AGamer here, and I'm going to be doing another news segment, this time on all the upcoming games coming out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. But before I say anything about that, I'm going to talk about my new intro. It's fantastic. Nothing else to say. It was made by ThePureHeartSora. If you wish to have your own awesome intro for your own YouTube channel, if you own one, I'm going to put a link in the description to her channel. Send her a message, say what you want. I'm sure she'll be more than glad to help you. Alright, so our first news, or first game that I'm going to be talking about right now is called Alan Wake American Nightmare. This is game being developed by Remedy Entertainment and being published by Microsoft Studios. This game is apparently a follow-up to its predecessor, Alan Wake, but it's not actually a sequel to the game, which is interesting. Now, this game is going to be published or released to the Xbox Live Arcade. This is actually an arcade game and is going to be released sometime 2012. The next game is Aliens Colonial Marines. It is being developed by Gearbox Software and is being published by Sega. Now, it's being published to multiple platforms. It's being published to Microsoft Windows, Nintendo 3DS, the PlayStation 3, the Wii U. That's interesting, never heard about that. And to the Xbox 360. So far, all I know about this game is that it's a first-person shooter based on the characters and creatures of the Alien franchise, particularly the film Aliens. Now, I've actually never seen the Aliens movies or series, so this is going to be new to me. Amy is an upcoming survival horror game being developed by VectorCell and being published by Lexi Numerique. Never heard of that gaming company. So if you're a survival horror fan, try to catch this game somewhere. Anarchy Reigns is also known as Max Anarchy in Japan, so this is apparently a Japanese game. Always curious to see those games. It's apparently an online beat 'em up, so multiplayer is going to be heavy on this, and is being developed by Platinum Games and published by Sega. It is said to be released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 somewhere around July 2012. Armored Core 5 has apparently nothing to do with Armored Core 4, which is interesting. Why name it 5 if it has nothing to do with all the other series that came before it? But I digress. It is being developed by From Software, never heard that before, and Namco Bandai. This game includes giant metal robots and destruction, so if you're interested in destruction or metal robots, or both, this game is for you. It's coming out sometime around, actually no, it's coming out March 23rd, 2012, so keep an eye out for it. Asura's Wrath is going to be some type of action game, which is okay, being developed by CyberConnect 2 and Capcom. CyberConnect 2 have never heard of. Capcom is very familiar with me. It shall be coming to North America on February 21st, 2012. So if you're a fan of action, apparently, but judging by that, it looks pretty damn beast. So keep a lookout for it. Battle of the Gods is going to be some type of fighting game with 3D graphics but 2D animation, which is very interesting how they pulled that off. It is being developed by Steel Toe Productions. Its publisher has not been announced, and its release date is going to be 2012. BattleBlock Theater is going to be a platformer game released to the Xbox 360 and possibly to other platforms, but it's still to be announced. It is being developed by The Behemoth, and its release date is 2012, still to be announced. Binary Domain is a squad-based third-person shooter being developed by a brand new Japanese company called Yakuza Studio and being published by Sega. It is coming to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 February 14th, 2012. Now, what this game has going for it is apparently an innovative enemy AI, which is relevating and refreshing to see some smart people shooting at you instead of morons trying to shoot the wall and saying, I got him! Bioshock Infinite is being developed by Irrational Games and being published by 2K Games. This is the third installment in the Bioshock series, so you can expect nearly the exact same thing from the other Bioshock games, except different location, possibly different weapons, and different plot. It is coming to the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows, being released 2012. Blades of Time is being developed by Kaijin Entertainment and being published by Konami. Now, Konami, I love Konami. Made the Dynasty series, or published, I don't know. So, I'm guessing you can expect some, I guess, Dynasty stuff, but I sincerely doubt that. It's being published to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. This game is apparently a spiritual successor to X-Blades. I've never played X-Blades, so I don't know what to expect. It is being released to the US early 2012. Borderlands 2 is being developed by Gearbox Software and being published by 2K Games. I played the first Borderlands games and it was fun, so I'm definitely going to get Borderlands 2. I'm guessing it's going to be all about the same thing, only different weapons, different characters, more enemies, and a hell lot more destruction. It's coming to Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and should be released sometime around March 2013. Brothers in Arms Furious 4 is being developed by Gearbox Software and being published by Ubisoft. It's coming to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and should be here 2012, I'd say somewhere in the middle. Capcom Digital Collection, exactly what it is. A collection, a total of 8 games coming out on the Xbox 360, developed and published by Capcom. Now, if you can't see all the games, there's actually 8 in total. I can actually read them out right now. It is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, Final Fight Double Impact, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, 1942 Joint Strike, Bionic Commando Rearm 2 Flock, Rocketman Axis of Evil, including Rocketman. It came from Uranus Expansion. Funny name. And Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. It is going to be coming around early or somewhere in the middle of 2012. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is going to be a Counter-Strike game, so you can expect Counter-Strike stuff. I've actually never played Counter-Strike, so I have no idea what to expect. It is coming on the PS3, Xbox 360, which you can actually download from the Xbox 360 Live Arcade. It's coming to the Mac OS X and Microsoft Windows. Right now, its open beta shall start somewhere around early 2012, as well as it shall go full game. The full game shall be released a little bit later than the open beta, but it will come in early 2012 as well. The Darkness 2 is an exact... Start over. The Darkness 2 is a direct sequel to the first game, Darkness. Or The Darkness. I've never played the first game, so I don't know really what to expect. All I know is that this game is going to be disturbing, very bloody, and more darkness features, I guess, whatever darkness has to offer. It is being developed by Digital Extremes and being published by 2K Games. It is coming to the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. It shall be released on February 10th, 2012. So if you like darkness, keep a lookout for it. Darksiders 2 so far has no picture of it whatsoever, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to show Darksiders 1. Darksiders 2 is being developed by Vigil Games and being published by THQ. It is set to release June 2012 on the PS3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. Now, this is going to be a direct sequel to Darksiders, so if you like Darksiders, check out Darksiders 2 coming in June. Dead or Alive 5 is going to be a fighting game in the Dead or Alive franchises. Now, I've actually never heard of the Dead or Alive games whatsoever. All I know is that it's going to be a fighting game released on the PS3, Xbox 360 somewhere in 2012. It is being developed by Team Ninja and being published by Tecmo Koei. Koei? I love that gaming company, it's awesome. Diablo 3 is going to be apparently a sequel to Diablo 2 and Diablo 1. I am sad to say I've never played these games, however I am very well known with Blizzard Entertainment, which is actually publishing the game. Not a surprise there. I am definitely going to get this game. Definitely. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for it this year, 2012. Other than that, there is no more information on when exactly it shall be published or released. DMC, or also known as Devil May Cry, is being developed by Ninja Theory and published by Capcom. It is going to be an action game, so that's okay. Now, what really strikes me the most is the engine that's going to be running it. The engine is Unreal Engine 3. Unreal Engine, I'm all over that. I love that engine. It made the Borderlands, made the Unreal Tournament, which I'm a very big fan of. Love those games. It is going to be coming to the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, still to be announced 2012. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for this game as well. Dragon's Crown is a 2D fantasy action RPG game, which has a lot going for it. As action, fantasy, RPG, I'm all over that. It is being developed by Vanillaware and being published by UTV Ignition Entertainment. It is coming to the PlayStation 3 and also PlayStation Vita, so this is only an exclusive PS3 game. Again, I am very sorry for the Xbox 360. I am not a hater. I don't own a Xbox 360, but that's a different story. It is going to come around the very beginning of 2012, and they are also saying it shall not come later than the first half of 2012. Let's hope they keep this announcement or promise they made. Dragon's Dogma is being developed and also published by Capcom. It is an action-adventure game, which I'm guessing is going to include medieval weapons, also going to take in the medieval time period, along with dragons, and I'm guessing a whole bunch of magic and fantasy. So I'm actually a big fan of medieval, so I'm actually going to check this game out. It is coming to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and should be released March 27th, 2012, if there are no delays. Dust 514 is being developed and published by CCP Games, coming to the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita. Again, this is a PlayStation only exclusive game, so I'm sorry. Now, the engine. I want to talk about the engine. It is also Unreal Engine 3. So this game is definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the Unreal Engine.